626 horsepower, 7,700 pounds of towing capacity, and a top speed of 180 miles per hour. That's not a supercar. That's a family SUV. And today, we're tearing it apart. Hey, welcome back to VidOrign. If you're new here, you just landed on the channel that doesn't read the brochure. We interrogated the 2026 Land Rover Range Rover Sport SV. And before we're done, you're going to understand exactly what you're paying for, what you're giving up, and whether any of it actually makes sense. Let's go. Here's something worth knowing before we look at a single spec. Back in the 1970s, Land Rover built something that had never existed before. A vehicle that could wade through mud, climb rocks, and then park outside a five-star hotel without anyone blinking. The wealthy didn't just buy it. They fell in love with it. That vehicle was the original Range Rover. And 50 years later, the family has grown into one of the most recognized luxury symbols on Earth. The 2026 Range Rover Sport SV is what happens when that legacy decides it no longer wants to be polite. Think of the Range Rover lineup like a family. The standard Range Rover is the elegant parent. Composed. Dignified. Never in a hurry. The Range Rover Sport is the older sibling who works out, drives fast, and always shows up early. And the Sport SV? That's the sibling who turned up to Christmas dinner in a race suit. The SV is the Sport with everything turned up. The most powerful engine. The most advanced chassis. The most aggressive tuning. It's not a trim level. It's a statement. And there's a new version that makes an even louder one, the SV Black. Everything, doors, roof, exhaust tips, interior trim, rendered entirely in black. Inside and out. It's exactly what it sounds like, a Bond villain's first choice. A twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8, 626 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque, an 8-speed automatic gearbox, all-wheel steering, brake-based torque vectoring. For a 10-year-old, imagine pressing the gas pedal in your family's minivan and suddenly it goes as fast as a roller coaster. That's roughly what's happening here. 0 to 60 miles per hour, claimed at 3.6 seconds. In testing, the comparable Porsche Cayenne GT Coupe, the top of Porsche's performance SUV range, ran that sprint in 2.8 seconds. So Porsche is faster to 60. But here's the detail Porsche can't answer. The Cayenne GT Coupe can't tow anything because of where its exhaust sits. The Range Rover Sport SV pulls up to 7,716 pounds with the right hitch. 7,000. That is a horse trailer. A boat. A full-size caravan. Behind a car doing 180 miles per hour on the open road. The physics here are genuinely audacious. The chassis. Where comfort meets controlled aggression. Most luxury SUVs choose a lane. Comfortable or sporty. The Sport SV insists it can do both. And almost gets away with it. Instead of conventional anti-roll bars, the system that keeps your car from leaning aggressively around corners, Land Rover uses hydraulic dampers paired with airbag suspension. The car actively reads the road and adjusts in real time. It limits body roll without the harshness of a traditional sports setup. The optional 23-inch carbon fiber wheels save 20 pounds per corner, which is significant in physics terms. Less unsprung weight means faster response. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, 17.3 inches at the front, 15.3 at the rear, provide the stopping force to match the speed. It went off-road too, and held its own. The performance tune doesn't require you to sacrifice Land Rover's go-anywhere heritage. On a trail, it remains capable in a way the Porsche Cayenne simply isn't designed to be. Inside, the performance cockpit that doesn't feel like one. Step inside and the aggression softens. The front seats are bolstered, meaning they wrap around you and hold you in place during corners, but they're trimmed in exquisite leather. And each front seat contains 2 speakers, as part of a 29-speaker, 1,430-watt Meridian surround sound system. Let that land. 29 speakers. In a car. That's more than most concert venues had when that original Range Rover was first designed. There is carbon fiber trim throughout. The paddle shifters are edge-lit. They glow along their edges. Even the headrests are illuminated. This is a performance machine that will also, quietly, do the school run and the airport run without anyone feeling the compromise. The electric shadow. What's coming next? Here's the information the showroom floor won't volunteer. Land Rover has confirmed a fully electric Range Rover EV is arriving. It looks nearly identical to the current model from the outside. The powertrain promises to at least match the performance of the V8. Land Rover may have developed a 4-motor system, 1 motor per wheel, similar to the architecture debuting on the Mercedes-Benz G-Class EV. Individual wheel control at that level changes the entire off-road equation. Details on range, final power output, and pricing remain undisclosed. But the direction is clear. The electric era of Range Rover is not a concept. It is arriving. For a buyer signing a long-term finance agreement on the petrol Sport SV today, this is the single most important piece of context the dealership won't raise. The technology landscape underneath this segment is shifting quickly. Options take it to $171,350. The carbon ceramic Brembo brakes, the 23-inch carbon fiber wheels, these aren't included. They are additional. The warranty, 4 years or 50,000 miles on both the limited and powertrain coverage. No complimentary scheduled maintenance. Several direct competitors, at lower price points, include 3 years or 36,000 miles of free servicing. That absence, at this price, is a meaningful oversight worth factoring into your total ownership cost. EPA figures, 16 miles per gallon in the city, 22 on the highway. The big engine brings big gas bills, and Land Rover makes no effort to hide that. This is a car for people who have already decided fuel economy is not their primary concern. The verdict: who is this actually for? The honest answer is a specific kind of person. Someone who wants the prestige and capability of the Range Rover name, but needs to know that underneath the composure is something that can genuinely accelerate with sports cars, tow a boat on Saturday, navigate a gravel trail on Sunday, and arrive at a business dinner on Monday without anyone guessing what the car went through over the weekend. But it is the only car in existence that can credibly claim all of the following in a single sentence: 626 horsepower, 7,716 pound tow rating, genuine off-road capability, 29-speaker concert audio, and a badge that has carried luxury credentials since 1970. That combination has no direct competitor. Which is precisely the point. This is VidOrign, where we follow the physics and the price tag, not just the press release. If this gave you a clearer picture of what the Range Rover Sport SV actually is, hit subscribe. Drop a comment. Are you Team Electric Future or Team Twin Turbo V8 while it lasts? I'll see you on the next road. Drive safe. But it is the only car in existence that can credibly claim all of the following in a single sentence: 626 horsepower, 7,716 pound tow rating, genuine off-road capability, 29-speaker concert audio, and a badge that has carried luxury credentials since 1970. That combination has no direct competitor. Which is precisely the point. This is VidOrign, where we follow the physics and the price tag, not just the press release. If this gave you a clearer picture of what the Range Rover Sport SV actually is, hit subscribe. Drop a comment. Are you Team Electric Future or Team Twin Turbo V8 while it lasts? I'll see you on the next road. Drive safe.